Hello, Taurus. This is going to be a weekly check-in. Today is Sunday, January the 18th. So we're just going to see what's surrounding you in love for this week. It's going to be a general reading. So take what resonates and please leave what doesn't. We're all on different timelines here in our journeys, and our love life, it looks different. It looks different for everyone. So it's not going to resonate with everyone, but take what does and leave what doesn't. Let's go ahead and get into this. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, what is going on with Taurus in love for this week? What can Taurus expect in love for this week? So we have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Coins, and the Moon. Taurus, I feel like you're getting out of your head this week about the person that you've been dealing with. I feel like for you, you've had a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries, a lot of self-doubt, negative talk surrounding you and your person, or how they feel about you, or what's going on with them. Like, it's like you don't even know if, like, at this point you guys are gonna sustain something meaningful. I feel like, you've been constantly worrying, thinking about what's going on. Basically, it's like you're not getting the answers. This person is not really showing up in the way that you expected them to. Maybe something's changed. You're really not getting the answers. You're not getting any confirmation. And I feel like you're letting that go. You're letting the idea of needing to know what this person's up to, how they feel, how they think, what this relationship is going to do, where it's going to go. I feel like you're leaving that behind. Like, your focus has shifted. It's not like you're wallowing in this right now. You're just kind of like, it is what it is. I have other things to keep me occupied. You could be transitioning in your life right now. You could be going through a transition. You could be going through, making just life changes, or, something, whatever it could be. It's just something that you have distractions. I hear you have options. You have other things on your mind. You have other things to keep you occupied at this time. And you're not going to sit here and let this person who can't even be clear about what they want, who can't even be assertive in their feelings, continue to bring you down. So I feel like you are getting out your head this week. It's not like you're cutting them off, because I feel like you still leave the door open for them, but you're not chasing them. You're not obsessing over, what the outcome is going to be. You're no longer sitting around waiting and fixating your thoughts on this person anymore. Because if they're not stepping up and they're not being real and they're not telling you, what they feel or where you guys are, you're just kind of like moving on. And it's like, again, I don't feel like it's like moving on like I'm done with you. It's just, I don't have time. I don't have time to sit here and cry anymore. I don't have time to neglect my family, my friends, my children, my home, my career. I don't have time to neglect those things anymore, because I'm so busy worried about what we're doing, where we are, how do we fix this, So I feel like towards the middle of the week is really where you just kind of gain your momentum. You're gaining your momentum, and you're just going to nurture yourself. You're really nurturing yourself. You're really showing up for yourself. You know, your focus has definitely shifted, and it's shifted to self. And it's just like, it's almost like you're like, I'm the prize. I'm the prize. I'm not going to chase after this person. Like, do you know who I am? You know, it's kind of how you are, but you're not like hyper focused on this relationship. You're not hyper focused on this person, because at one point in time, you know, with the Nine of Swords, they were completely all in your thoughts. You were thinking negatively. You were just, what if, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was almost immobilizing. Like, you couldn't do anything else unless you heard from this person. And you're freeing yourself from that. You're freeing yourself. And so if they come, if they speak to you, great. If they don't, it is what it is at this point. It's like you're becoming numb to a lot of things. You're becoming numb to this person, to this person's actions or lack of thereof. I want to clarify the Moon card, though. I feel like this could be you just... I feel like towards the end of the week, this could really be you just contemplating. For some of you, you've gotten so used to them. Like, you've regulated your nervous system to the point where it's just like, you're no longer attached to them. You no longer feel like you need them. You no longer are like making them your whole world. And I kind of feel like you're going to be in this headspace of, do I really need them? Do I really need this? Is this what I really want? Or do I see better for myself? So I feel like that's where you're going to be at. All right, Taurus, that is your short love message for this week. I love you guys. Take care and see you in the next one.